And, you know, you guys are talking about giveaways. Let's talk about another giveaway, Tijuana Flats. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page. You'll see a picture of Eden and myself with that really cute double shirt that we had on.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't as hard to do that. I don't know if that we have this symbiotic relationship now after 2 years or what, but it wasn't as hard, so we'll have to...
I mean, we're
look
all
at that
family. Picture, though, and then just comment on why you love Tijuana Flats, and you can win a $50 gift card there. It's a lot of fun.
I just want to hear the comments about you guys in the shirts. Whatever about the Tijuana, that great to win the contest, but I want to hear some of the captions they say about you two in the shirt, because you guys look good.
We should have done caption this photo.
You guys look good, though, you know.
I like it. Yeah? Well, let's keep talking about food. Why not? It's only been, what, 8 minutes of talking about food? So Shake Shack, they're all over the place, and they're doing something new. They're opening up a new one in New York, and they decided to get rid of cashiers altogether. No more human cashiers. So that means you just order everything in a little kiosk station. And the other thing that they're doing as well, no cash. So everything's just going to be automated. And I don't know if you've ever been there before. They have a great menu. They have a little buzzer that they give you, and then you wait for that. That's not there anymore either. It's going to be by a cell phone. They'll just send you a text when it's done. So it's interesting because I think this is a wave of the future. I know Panera right now, they have the little kiosk stations that you could do as well. They still have the customer counter open. So it's going to be interesting to see if this starts really,
Who's cooking? Is somebody human cooking the meal?
So far, yeah. Humans are still back there.
All right, I just want to make sure, there is some human component.
But do you guys like that? Because sometimes, I'll admit, I'm not in the mood just like to talk to people. So it's kind of cool just to put what you want. The only thing is if you have like a complex order, that's where I can't stand it. That's when I want the human to talk to. Talk me through.
I don't mind it really, but I also feel like somebody isn't going to have a job because of that. So that really is kind of sad in my mind. But I don't mind it as far as the order process. I mean, I think it really speeds things up.
Yeah.
But if you forget something, you can only blame yourself.
It does. And the only other part of it too, you say it speeds things up, except if I'm the one using the thing, because I'm just slow and I don't have the dexterity to hit the right buttons.
Not technologically.
There's always that button you can hit where the little flasher, I'm like, help. I ordered the wrong thing, or I ordered 7 entrees, I just wanted 1.
But I'm going to miss somebody asking, you want fries with that?
Yeah,
see?
There's a McDonald's that has it that I was just at the other day.
You went to McDonald's?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Why did I go? I'm trying to remember.
Why did you go?
I can't remember what I was there for.
Ronald McDonald's at home, and he just spit out his coffee. Like,
Eden went where?
Welcome back. I've been seeing you since 1985.
That's pretty funny.
But the truth will set you free.
What did you order, though? Probably like an iced coffee or something.
I think we were on a road trip. It was iced coffee.
See, we do know each other.
It was iced coffee.
Why? Because I was with you in the same shirt. That's how I know. I was driving. All right, so we're always talking about value and helping out everybody who's watching, right? And there's a movie ticket for only $5.
It's AMC, and it's on Tuesdays all the way through Halloween. So for the next couple of weeks on Tuesdays, but wait, there's more. $5 gets you in. It also gets you popcorn and an ice cold soda. Ooh. So that's quite a deal.
What time of day?
This is, they are offering this. I don't think there's a certain time of day. You do have to be on the AMC Stubs Club.
Okay.
But it has to be on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't
can do that.
specified.
Yeah.
But they didn't say 10 a.m. or anything.
Well,
I mean,
some are like that. They were like, you got to come early, and I'm just like, I just want to make sure.
9:30 a.m.
Hey guys, I'm not making the show today.
You should pay me to go to the 9:30 a.m.
Actually, I saw it at 10:20 a.m.
That's when you go.
My thinking was, okay, it can't possibly be as scary if I'm seeing it at 10 in the morning.
I don't think it's scary as waking me up on a weekend.
Wait, I'm trying to get that logic. You're in a dark theater.
Right. I don't know. Maybe it's like when you leave in the light of day and you're processing it all. It's not as bad as if you leave and it's nighttime and you have to go right to bed.
And
it's true.
So it was scary, but not as bad, I think.
I like that. All right, I like that.
What did you think of it overall, though?
The movie It? I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, if you like that show Stranger Things on Netflix, you'll really like It.
Well, you know,
really will.
It is the highest grossing R-rated movie of the year. Horror movie, excuse me, of the year in the U.S. And so that's like a big thing because growing up when Eden and I were growing up, you youngster, Our movies, it was hard to get those to sell. So a lot of producers and directors, when they were making their movie, they cut it off. They're like, we got to get the PG. That way you can get the family, everybody's in there. But the new trend is our movies being all-encompassing when it comes to grossing big. Deadpool last year was the lone R-rated movie in 2016 that topped the 24 movies in that list. This year, there are 8 that are in the highest grossing, and they're all R.
Do you feel like, though, I feel like times have changed so much, again, like, you know, back like in like the 70s and 80s, there weren't that many programs that really pushed it. Now on regular TV, there's a lot of violence, even language has changed, you know, like I feel like it all started there. Because even with my kids, some of the stuff that they're watching, it just wasn't even available for me to watch. Video games, like everything has shifted, you know, so that's why I could kind of see rated R is just a little more acceptable.
You know, it's funny though, Rance, you brought up the back in the day. I saw Saturday Night Fever. They reissued it as PG after the fact. I've never seen another movie do that, but you know the way that you watch something on TV and it's missing all the, you know, juicy parts? They reissued it for the movie theater that way. So my friends and I actually went to go see it.
How was it?
You know, I thought it was great. Then I saw it the regular way later and I was like, oh, okay, I see exactly what they took out. But, you know, you're right about the fact that we're so used to the language and nudity and all of that, so it's not, so weird to see an R-rated movie anymore.
Like, how do you like approach that even with your kids? Because again, the things that I let them watch, my parents would never let me watch. But again, I think the standard has changed. I don't think it's just me as an individual. I just think there's just so much more out there.
Let me tell you how weird my parents were. They let me see Trading Places when I was in 4th grade. But then when Police Academy came out and I'm 14, 15, they wouldn't let me see that. I mean,
so,
really?
Like, this is pretty funny. When you say Trading Places, one of my favorite movies. Another one is Coming to America. I know that puts me in a really odd light. I saw that when I was in 4th grade. My parents had no idea what we were doing. But we walked in an early show, me and my friend, and like the opening lines were like, but I would never, ever let my son see that movie.
Do you remember sneaking in R-rated movies?
I don't, because I think I was allowed to see them pretty young.
Oh, well, look at you, Adrian.
That's kind of the way my parents were. And I'll tell you the reason that you got to see Trading Places and you didn't get to go see the other one was because they probably wanted to see Trading Places and went with you versus you wanting to go with friends to the other one, right?
True, true.
Okay.
There you go. So let's talk about a movie that they're working on right now in Hollywood, which I'm pretty sure is going to be rated R, and that's the life story of Hugh Hefner. The poor guy's been gone for 48 hours and they're already working on a movie. So who they casted for the role is Jared Leto. He's the one, he came up, he wanted to do it. He's excited to just learn more about Hugh and his whole life. So that's right now who's cast for this movie.
I wonder if just days ago they could have asked Hugh and what he would think about that.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing.
Well, it's interesting because I think Jared can relate to Hugh because he's a pretty dude. I'm not saying Hugh is pretty, but Jared's got a lot of ladies that love some Jordan Catalano and 30 Seconds to Mars and whatever else he's been in. But yeah, so.
Yeah. So, well, it got me thinking too, like if we were gonna pick somebody to do the movie on us, who would we pick and why? You know, so we decided to put this to the test. So first we have Rance up there, and Rance, that is Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Serious Rucker.
Yes.
And we had to pick that picture of me. Awesome. But yeah, I've had that forever. Every time I go somewhere, anybody is like, hey, you look like that guy from Hootie. Sing some Hootie. And when I used to play open mics, I always wore a ball cap playing acoustic. And then after everybody called me Hootie, I switched to the metal side.
Now, like, we kind of worked together as a team to pick that one for you. Is that who you would pick, or would you pick somebody different? Or?
Well, if I had my druthers, I'd be Morris Chestnut.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I get
totally.
That. I get that.
About 7 inches and a couple of 6-packs missing, but you know, it's all in the film.
All right. Well, okay, so maybe at the end of the show we can find out exactly who everybody else picked?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. We're running out of time right now, but let's do that. Let's come back to that and see. It gives us more time to work on who we want.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Stick around, more to come right after this.